Hi guys, welcome. Okay, I'm here for the first live stream of the day. Let me get the cards. So we're supposed to get a lot of rain today. I don't know. I heard we were supposed to get storms all day. So far it drizzled a little bit before, but that's about it. I don't know. I'm hoping she's going to take a little nap. We'll see what happens. She hasn't had a nap yet today, and she's been up since about 8. So we'll see. We'll see what happens. It's not looking so good. Brittany, general. All right, Avery, I'm going to get you a bottle, see if that helps. Okay, for Brittany. Out of the blue, when you least expect it, you'll find yourself at the right place at the right time, which will bring in something to celebrate. Somebody from your past may be returning, and there's happiness that's coming into your life. You're also coming into a point in your life where you're going to be full of good luck and good fortune. Things are just going to fall into your lap. Powerful time. Set your intentions for what you want, because you could manifest them. All right, hold on a second there, lovey. I'm gonna go get you. Hey, you wanna finish your bottle? Let's see if this helps. I got your bottle. I got your bottle. Come here. I think you might be a little tired. Yeah, because you've been up playing. That's it? Is that what you needed? Yeah, you were up playing. Terrorizing Dylan. Pulling his ears. Oh my goodness. Soleil. I don't see the question yet, so let me do bobblehead. Will Akash come back and reconcile? Does he love me? Okay. There is love between the two of you, and I do think that you guys are going to reconcile at some point. I just can't tell you how soon it's going to be. And the timing of everything has been kind of crazy this year, but there is reconciliation coming in at some point, maybe before the end of the year. New me, how will my date go today? How will the date go today? The date should go pretty well. You got creativity and a new beginning around it. You have feeling prepared and like you're ready to head off into greener pastures. It should be a decent date. I'm not seeing a lot of love come in immediately, but that's okay. So, like, what's the real reason he offered to help me yesterday and then he canceled today? Okay. He wants to be the hero. He's looking to be the hero. And then the reason why he canceled was, I think it's just out of laziness, because there's weakness showing, unsuccessfulness showing, and laziness showing. I think he's also a little bit confused or unsure. I don't think he's 100% sure of what he wants right now or what he thinks he should do. But I do think that he would like to be the hero. We'll see what happens. Gabby. Love. Okay. If you are in a relationship right now, your current relationship can rekindle. If you're not, a new love interest comes in, and it may be somebody from your past. It doesn't have to be an old lover, an ex-flame. It just could be a familiar face from the past. It also looks like you may be ready to head off to greener pastures. You may be leaving behind things that no longer serve you and heading off into greener pastures, which will then bring in a soulmate relationship and good karma. If you are in a relationship and you're staying in the relationship, good karma comes around your current relationship, and it can change for the better quickly with the Eight of Wands. But there will be opportunity around you to change the course of the way things are going. You could either stay where you are if you're with someone right now, or somebody new is going to come in and you may have that opportunity, but it could be somebody new, but that you've known from before. Soleil, general. Maybe focused on a new business idea or a way to make money on the side. It would be beneficial because you pay off a bill, a loan, a debt, a ticket, whatever it is. Starting a new journey, it could be a business thing. It also could be school, but right now it's showing up as business. It could propel your life forward and make you feel much more balanced and in control. Avery, what is going on over there? I think she's gonna fall asleep. Looks like she's trying to get comfortable. We'll see. Phantom, do I know the person who's approaching in love? Yeah, I think you do. I think it's somebody that you know, or you know of, or that's somebody who's familiar in some way. Oh no, Gabby, I'm sorry to hear that. Oh my God, that's terrible. No, I can't read pets. I know, I can't. I'm sorry. That's like one of the worst things in the world to have to go through. Really, it's terrible. Terrible when a dog dies or a pet. Terrible. Babo, could a Cash and I get married in the future? Anything is possible, but it's not showing up right now that there's going to be marriage coming in the future. Sister, is he not responding to me because of her? No, no. She's got little control over him. He likes the idea of making you think that she's important because that hurts you. And he likes making you feel bad because that makes him feel good. But he doesn't really care too much about her. She's not so special. Avery, come on. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. You gotta take a little nap, okay? Come on. You need a little nap. All right, you're cranky. You're cranky pants. Miss Ronnie, love for the coming week. Love cup is full. Got happiness coming in around your love life next week. You also have some good luck. You could be spending some time with a Cancer. You also have a Gemini around you, feeling much more respected, feeling very well balanced, and not holding yourself back. It should be a decent week. Shweta Panaskar. Oh, welcome. Can I get a career and a general reading? Sure. Okay, so you are coming to a point in your life where you're going to feel like you can finally breathe a sigh of relief. You got some peace and serenity coming in. You may be leaving things in the past that no longer serve you, heading off to greener pastures and leaving old wounds in the past, not taking it with you. Moving forward, you may be feeling a little undecided about what to do or which direction to take your life in, but out of the blue, like a bolt of lightning, something comes in that reassures you that you're on the right path. Through perseverance, you get to where you need to go. If you're not in a relationship right now, you have a soulmate connection coming in. Could be with an earth sign, Taurus, Capricorn, Virgo. If you are with somebody right now, your current relationship can rekindle. It also could get very grounded and feel very stable. Even if it's not feeling overly passionate, it's something that's secure. Moving forward, you will be at the right place at the right time, and you have some divine guidance guiding you. Oh my goodness. My goodness. What is going on? Come on, you have to take a nap, okay? Because you're cranky beyond belief. All right? You're cranky beyond belief. You have to lay down here, okay? Now. No, 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 no. We're not going to eat cards. You're going to drink your milk and you're going to go to sleep. You need to take a nap because you're crab apple. You're a crab apple. That's right. You're a crab apple. Drink your milk and go to sleep. Cranky. Now she's going to bother Dylan. Don't bother Dylan. He's resting nice. Gabby, what can you tell me about the person from the past? This person could be an earth sign, Taurus, Capricorn, Virgo. They may be a business owner, or they may, and it may be something practical. Like they may own a practical business, like an everyday type of a thing, a deli, a laundromat, a restaurant, something like that. They come in out of the blue when you least expect them. They're very passionate, or they're very fiery in their personality. They're very interesting. They're very kind. They may have some money. They're pretty intuitive. Seems like a person who's on the right track. You know what I mean? Like somebody who's got a lot of good intentions, just in general. I know that sounds like kind of funny, but like I know a lot of people that their intentions aren't good. You know, like people that just want to make money, they don't care who they hurt, or people that get involved in like crazy things. This person seems like they're pretty down to earth and grounded. Soleil, how is Leroy feeling? He's still kind of feeling a little upside down. He's feeling a little bit betrayed. Like the love cup is run out. A little stuck, like things are not changing as fast as he would like, and he also feels a little bit out of balance, a little bit off. Soleil, general for the next 3 days. You could have some money coming in. You got, well, the 10 of Pentacles is in reverse. Money's on its way, but it might not come in that fast. It might take time. It also looks like you have the world at your feet, and slow and steady wins the race with the Knight of Pentacles. The Knight of Pentacles can also make you feel a little bit stuck, or you could be hung up or focused on something. Usually Pentacles have to do with career, work, school, something like that. It also looks like you may be a little bit worried about something over the next 3 days. Could be school. If you've been contemplating school or back and forth about school, but it also looks like you may take some time for yourself over the next 3 days for rest, relaxation, chilling out, spending quiet time alone to recharge your batteries. Stephanie, is Xavier seeing or talking to anybody else? Possibly a Leo. There could be a Leo around him. It is hard when they get old. It's sad. Yeah. It's still, it doesn't make it any easier. I don't know what's worse. Like my dog Kayla, she literally, like, Friday, she started acting weird. And then it's like I wound up having to put her to sleep on Saturday. It was like really fast. My dog Brandy lived to be almost 16, but the last couple of years weren't that great. You know, so I don't know what's worse. It sucks. Kayla was only 10. Brandy was almost 16. Bobble, will he propose marriage to me in the future? I don't think so. I'm not see. It's not coming up right now that there's marriage between you and him. Gabby, what will the intentions be when they approach? You know what? It's like divine timing. I don't think that this person shows up out of the blue. Like, I don't think that they go out of their way looking for you to contact you. I think you may run into them or come across them somehow, and the situation it's just an organic situation. It's not something that anybody has any specific intentions for. It's just like you run into each other, you start having a conversation, who knows, maybe you decide to go for lunch and things go that way, you know. It's not like this person is sitting around thinking of you and intending to look for you and find you. It's like you just kind of cross paths. It's going to be kind of interesting the way it happens, I think. Miss Ronnie, read for my birthday on Tuesday. Oh, happy birthday. Well, this year is going to definitely be a huge year for transformation and growth for you. A lot of strength comes in around you, a lot of good fortune, and a soulmate relationship. You have got good karma coming in this year, feeling like the world is at your feet, all 10 cups being full, intuition is spot on, and I think that you may be getting involved with a water sign, Pisces, Scorpio, or a Cancer. And it would be like a soulmate connection. I don't think that this person fools around. I think that they're going to be pretty legit. This year maybe a pretty intense year with a lot of growth and change. You know how like you have years, like years go by and nothing changes? It looks like this year is significant for you. Gabby, how will I feel when the earth sign approaches? You're going to feel successful, like you have choices, a little bit adventurous, and curious. Soleil, what can I expect from Leroy in the next 3 days? He's going to be showing you some respect. He may be trying to be a little bit controlling. I think he may be getting to a point where feels like he's tried everything and he can't figure out how to fix things. So he may start to act like he's a little bit in control. He's coming up very anxious. And his words may be a little bit sharp. I don't know. I don't know how he normally acted with you, but he may pull some kind of crap like, I don't want you going there, I don't want you doing this, or some kind of nonsense like that. And you may just be like, yeah, I don't think so. I don't know. Emperor in reverse is like someone who's trying to be controlling. It also could be that he's not trying to control you, but that he's trying to control or navigate through the situation. Anthony, what did the Cancer girl from the future want to tell me about our situation? You may be getting an apology in the future. You could be getting an apology in the future from that Cancer. Soleil, is Leroy talking or seeing someone? I don't think so. I don't think so. Not at this point. So, like, what's next for me in love? You're going to have new love interest. Knight of Cups, new interest. Walking away from things that no longer serve you, laying down the law, stepping into your own power brings in good karma. You may feel very powerful over the next couple of months because I think you're going to have options. You've got an air sign here, Libra, Aquarius, Gemini. You have a Capricorn here. You also have a Taurus. There's going to be choices. So it's going to be up to you. Like, it's so much easier when somebody just says, oh, this is going to be the guy, or you're never going to hear from him again. You know, like, I would rather somebody say to me, yeah, you're never going to hear from him again, and then you could just move on with your life. But unfortunately, he's not going to walk away that fast, but there's other people coming in around you, which is going to put you in a position where you're going to have to figure out which way you want to navigate this. If you want to move forward with him or you want to give somebody else a choice. The cards are sort of indicating that you're walking away from things in the past and you're moving forward. I wouldn't be surprised if that's what you did, but you're going to have a choice. So you could go back and forth several times because you're the one that's calling the shots. I mean, in a way, it's easier for us when things just happen, you know, like somebody just leaves or somebody's just gone. But most of the time, the person that's been an asshole, whoever it is, when they go, they leave, they usually come back at some point. It usually happens. And maybe it takes time, but they usually come back and they're usually sorry. The unfortunate part is that usually when that person returns, the first person has moved on or has another interest. That's usually what I've seen in the past. But we'll see. You're going to be the one in control, so. Gabby, current partner love reading. It looks like your current partner may be thinking about things a lot. They may be deep in thought and contemplating a lot of different things. They got thoughts running through their mind. It looks like there may be some regret around the situation or regret around an argument that may have thrown things off balance. You could have another tower moment with this person. So just be aware of that. And one or both of you may be feeling betrayed by this situation. The situation, you guys can reconnect. You have the Two of Cups. You also have the Knight of Cups and the Ace of Cups. But there's a lot of messy shit that's going to go on before this. So, or there could be a reconnection and then a tower moment and then reconnecting again, and then we're still not have straightened up this situation. So just keep in mind that it could be a little bit rocky over the next couple of months. Ashley, does Julian ever miss me and regret what he did? Yes, he does. He does. Or if he doesn't yet, he will. So, like, next 7 days between Libra and I. You guys may be working together on a creative project, and you could be reconnecting. Oh, easy, easy, easy. You could be reconnecting, and your relationship can move forward. Happiness comes out around it if you give him a chance. He's going to be persuasive, I think. I don't know how he's been so far, but I think he's going to be pretty persuasive. Ashley, will Julian be with Amira long term? You know, it doesn't come off that they're together long term. However, relationship readings can be bizarre because she may be around the picture for a long time, but their relationship may not be cracked up to, you know, like it might just not be that great. Or she may be trying to get back in with him, or I don't know. She may be around the picture a long time, but I'm not sold on how well this relationship is going to go for the two of them. I'm not seeing a lot of love between the two of them. Problem is that a lot of relationships are just not based on love. That's the problem. A lot of times relationships are about control, they're about money, they're about convenience. So, you know, somebody can be around the picture for a really long time. It has nothing to do with love. So the cards aren't showing love. It's unfortunate the things that people choose to put up with, but that's what happens a lot. All right, I'm going back up to the top. Ah. Miss Ronnie, love. You're going to have choices. Somebody from your past is coming back too, but you got good karma coming in around love, which is going to bring in out of the blue choices. Passion, a Virgo comes in, a water sign comes in, Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer, and you're no longer holding yourself back. The next bunch of people that come in, because I think there's more than just a couple, they're going to be very respectful, grounded, down to earth, like valuable people. I hate to say that because everybody is valuable, but some people just put in more effort and they're more legitimate than others. Other people know what they can get away with and they take advantage. I think the next couple of people that come in are going to be legit. I hope. Emily, general love. General love. Okay, we've got you are prepared for love. Your intuition will be spot on. Leaving things in the past that no longer serve you take you to greener pastures, which also bring in choices. You have an Aquarius around you. You have a Sagittarius around you. You also have somebody around you. This could be one of the two people, or it could be somebody else who's very creative, maybe a little bit artistic. You have a wish, put it out into the universe. When you least expect it, somebody comes in quickly out of the blue with a lot of passion. This person may come in with money, Nine of Pentacles. You're going to have options too. I like it when people have options. I really do, because it keeps your energy from getting stuck. It really does. I think it's important. So a general around work next week. Next week, things may be slow and steady wins the race. You may be feeling a little bit disrespected or let down by something. And you may feel like you're not seeing much justice. I don't know, next week may be kind of blah. Maybe towards the end of the week, you feel like you can exhale. So the beginning of the week may be a little bit rough. Towards the end of the week, you may feel like things are better. Soleil donated for Zara. TD, general for next week. TD for next week is walking away from things that no longer serve you, laying down the law. Anybody that's hurt you, wounded you, you're not dealing with them. Anyone that's left you with a burden, like any situation that made you feel stuck, it's moving into the past. Moving forward, you're starting a new journey. It could be with a Libra, or this could be that you have good karma coming in. Either way, you have something to celebrate next week. You also have a water sign around you next week. Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer. Possibly paying off a bill, a debt, a loan, a ticket, whatever it is, moves into the past, makes you feel relieved. You also feel very strong next week, calling the shots. Not standing for any bullshit. She fell asleep. Soleil, is Leroy a narcissist? Haha. Dr. Carter, you gotta watch his videos. Let me ask. And I'm only getting 33% chance, but if you have doubt, you know, if you're not sure or if you're questioning it, there's so many videos out there about people that are narcissistic and getting help for them, for people that have been abused by these people. But I think that the way Dr. Carter explains it the best, like he has like it's specific sentences that I've heard, you know, like I'm like, I can't believe that, like, and when I would have a conversation with this person who was very narcissistic, which I never really believed, you know, I always felt like people are very quick to label somebody who just isn't giving them what they want. But then when I had an encounter with one, I was like, oh man, this is a real issue. Like, there's a spectrum, right? You got everything's with the spectrum. So it's like either you're very empathetic, which I don't think is good. I think that's me because I tend to feel pain very deep. It takes me a long time to get over things, and things stay with me for a long time. But then there's people that are on the opposite end that are very narcissistic, that only care about themselves, and they don't care whose feelings they hurt. So you may find like that he falls somewhere in that range. But basically, if you're questioning it, I would watch some of his videos only because dealing with narcissistic people can be dangerous because they tend to belittle their victim. And the way the situation works is that the narcissist makes the victim think that they can't live without them. And it gets into their mind, brainwashes them. And the person really feels like they can't live without the other person. They can't hold themselves together. They're not capable of anything. And that's really damaging to somebody's self-esteem. And nobody should have that level of control over anybody else. Like if you're in a relationship and you're not happy, you should be able to get up and leave. But anyhow, so I would suggest his videos to anyone that thinks that they could be dealing with somebody who's narcissistic. There's, you know, narcissistic people, but then there's narcissistic personality disorder, and there are different levels in that. You know, there's people that are more open about being narcissistic. There's people that are a little bit more, like they pretend to be really nice to you. Oh, we're really good friends. I'll do anything for you. Those kind of people. And those people, they're scary people to deal with. But then when they don't get what they want from you, then they try to destroy you. So if you are dealing with one, I would try to distance yourself. He doesn't come off like that to me, not in the cards, but you know, it's not like I haven't been, yeah, I tend to give people the benefit of the doubt, but like an ass, too much. Anyhow, okay, where am I? Juliana, is H currently talking to other girls besides me? Okay. Yes, this person is talking to other people. Sarah Smith, who's coming towards me in love? You got a Sagittarius coming in. You have a Libra coming in. You have a soulmate connection coming in with choices. There could be a Capricorn coming in too. Somebody from your past as well. Somebody from your past could be the fourth person that comes in, or it could be one of the other people that I just said. And remember, somebody from your past is just somebody that you know. It doesn't have to be an ex-flame. It could be anybody. Soleil, will I be able to put the TV stand together myself? I think you can. I think you can. I've put crazy shit together myself. You know what I said to myself? I had to put together once. I don't even have it anymore. it was an elliptical thing, and it always felt rickety. Like I always felt like it was going to break in half. But first of all, I had to get it in here by myself, which was up a full flight of stairs, but I managed. It literally took me all night to put it together, but I just said to myself, you know what? There's instructions. I'm capable. There's no reason why I can't do this. It took me forever to do it, but I put it together. I put it together. Yeah, you can do it. You may get frustrated at moments, but you can do it. I put together this thing here too for Avery because I didn't want to wait for anybody. You know, my next thing that I have to do is I'm going to have to lower that mattress because pretty soon it's going to be too high. But just think about it. I'm capable. I can do it. It comes with instructions. And it's a TV stand, which I feel like is going to be less complicated than the elliptical machine. That thing. It was always like rickety, but it was good in a jam. Like if I couldn't get out for something. Dog hated it. But anyhow, you could do it. Space Bunny, welcome. What does the Leo want from me? I'm an Aries. Okay, let's see. What does the Leo want? Well, he's going to be a little bit persistent and he's not holding himself back. He may be looking at you as a love interest. You guys might have a soulmate connection that you want to explore. The relationship could move forward quickly and happiness could come in around it. So I would, if you're single and there's nobody around, give him a chance, see what happens. You guys may have a soulmate connection, but keep in mind that it's not always romantic soulmate connection. So you and him may be friends, you know, like you could become friends and be friends forever. It might not always be romantic, but it does look like there's a soulmate connection around the two of you. Alpha, what are RH's feelings and thoughts after my phone call? I think that there could be a love interest here with the Knight of Cups, and it looks like things could change for the better quickly. Now, if you haven't been speaking to this person, the Knight of Swords can bring communication in, and it could be a lot of communication coming in. You might be feeling like you're finally going to get justice in this situation. It also looks like things move forward for you guys nicely, and you could have a new beginning. It's going to take work. I don't know that everything falls into place overnight, but there is divine timing around it. So this person may be feeling a little bit like either being a little bit more open, being a little bit more upfront, and be putting in a little more effort into the relationship. I don't know what you said, but you may have hit a nerve. Soleil general for next week. You have great strength coming in next week, and things change for you quickly for the better. It also looks like you may be dealing with somebody from your past returning. You may be dealing with a Libra. You also could be dealing with a Capricorn. So next week you might be busy. Could be a new love interest coming in with the Knight of Cups, or a love interest coming in with the Knight of Cups. Knight of Cups is generally a love interest, is something romantic. Coco, case intentions towards me. She may be prepared for things to move forward with the love cup here. She also might be a little bit undecided about how to go about it, but she is focused on the relationship and she does have a lot of respect for you. Six of Pentacles. Fiona. Welcome. Could my future husband be the Virgo X? You've got a 33% chance yes, which means there is a chance that you could end up marrying him, but you're going to have a choice and he's one of them. So we got to see how this plays out. It's possible. It's possible. We got to see. Fiona. What's Leroy's real intentions, his real wants? Well, I don't think that he wants to lose you. I think he's looking for things to go back to the way they were. Um, he comes off a little bit selfish, I gotta say that. Um, but I think he likes being in a relationship, and I don't think he wants to lose you. I think he's gonna try to keep you around. I don't know. I'm not convinced that you're gonna wanna go back to that relationship. I'm not. But I don't think he's gonna wanna let you go. So we're gonna have to see the way this turns out for him. You got other people coming in around you. I haven't seen anybody else show up around him. Antonella, what did my ex think about me? What my ex thinks about me? He's a Virgo, I'm a Cancer. Okay. What does the ex think about me? The ex thinks that you're very well prepared, very intuitive, that you have a lot of love to give, that you're very focused. Sometimes you're very sharp with your words, but he does think that the two of you have a soul connection. He thinks you're very creative. He has a lot of respect for you. He thinks that you're balanced, peaceful, attractive, happy, and funny. TD, love reading for the week. Slow and steady wins the race next week. You've got a fire sign around you next week. Leo, Sagittarius, Aries. You're no longer holding yourself back. You have a water sign coming in too, Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer. You also may be focused on learning a new skill, taking a new course, possibly going back to school or doing something business-wise that could be new and it could be profitable. And it may be that while you're distracted doing that is when all these other people start showing up, because you're going to feel like you made it to the top of the mountain and that life has changed for you for the better quickly. That might not all happen next week, but it's coming. It's on its way. Soleil, will Cam put in any real effort? His intentions. Yeah, I think he will. You got 3 aces around him. I think his intentions are for things with you and him to move forward. Let's see if he puts his money where his mouth is. I think so. We've got Caddy. Does the Leo acknowledge his mistakes towards me and feel sorry for the way that he treated me? If not yet, he will. He's kind of right now on the fence about it, or he's not feeling as bad as he should be yet. Let's put it that way. Rosalina, health. Okay, well, when it comes to health, I always suggest that people see a doctor. I'll take a quick look at your health, but like I said, if you have an ailment, if something's been bothering you, I would always go and see a doctor. Okay, when it comes to your overall health, it looks like it's pretty good, well balanced, and it looks like you've got good karma around love. But it does look like you hold yourself back. So there may be improvements and things that you can do that you're in control of that you just maybe have been lazy about. It does look like you might be a little bit lazy when it comes to making positive changes. If you feel overwhelmed, small changes add up to big changes. You do have good luck and good fortune around your health. But like I said, I would always check it out with a doctor. But one thing that I think has been helpful for me over the years, because I'm very all or nothing, it's like if I get up in the morning and I eat something bad, like a cupcake, then my whole day is ruined, which is like, that's stupid. Like, there's no reason why you can't find balance. But I think a lot of people are like that. Small changes add up to big results. So, just like deciding to get up in the morning 10 minutes earlier and go for a 10-minute walk over the course of a month could make a big difference health-wise. things like that. You don't have to like go from one extreme to the next. Soleil, will Leroy come? Will Leroy come over today? At this point, I'm only getting a 33% chance that he's coming over today, but there's still a chance. Bobble, love general for the next 6 months. Your love life can move quickly over the next 6 months. It looks like you're prepared. You've got something to celebrate. The love cup is full and you're in a grounded, stable relationship. Now, the people that come in around you, you have a very passionate earth sign here, Taurus, Capricorn, Virgo. You also have a very persistent fire sign coming in, Leo, Sagittarius, Aries. It looks like you're being guided by the divine and you're going to be well respected. You may have some choices and good luck when it comes to love. Your love life can move forward pretty quickly. It also looks like you're leaving things in the past that no longer serve you and you're heading off to greener pastures, which then could lead to engagement or the happy home. Soleil, general reading for my mom. Okay. The weight of the world starts to slip off your shoulders, not feeling so bogged down and burdened, feeling like you're starting a new journey, a new journey or spontaneity comes in, doing things on a whim, breathing new air, breathing new life into your life, new opportunities. Somebody from your past may be returning with the 6 of Cups. Intuition is spot on. Heading towards all 10 cups being full. You might not be there yet, but you're on your way. Passion comes in. Strength comes in, and your life changes for the better quickly. You have good karma coming in, and if you're not with anyone right now, you could have a new love interest coming in. If you are with somebody right now, current relationship could be a soulmate relationship, and you have a wish, put that out into the universe. You got 2 wishes, put them out into the universe. It looks like towards the end of the year, money may be getting better too. No longer feeling burdened by the weight of the world, breathing a sigh of relief, and no longer holding yourself back. I think between now and the end of the year, you're heading towards, well, 10 cups being full, which is a good thing. 10 cups. April B. Just trying to get confirmation. Will my ex return this month? Okay. I'm only getting a 33% chance that the ex is returning this month. It might not, may not be this month. Leah, am I pregnant after yesterday? I get a 33% chance, but you know, it takes a couple of days. So 33 is kind of low, but we got to wait and see. Because it does take a couple of days. So it could be low because it's just not there yet, or it just hasn't happened yet, or it's not all registered yet. Okay. Let me go back up to the top of the TV shut off? I don't know why the TV does that. Anyway. Bunny, should I wait on the Leo or leave? I would never tell anybody to wait on anybody, ever. Ever. The energy of waiting just keeps people waiting. And that's the thing. Like what are you waiting for? You know, like because people ask that question all the time. Should I stay or should I go? Like, what are you waiting for? People don't like coal doesn't change to diamonds overnight. It takes a long time for coal to be under a lot of pressure before it turns to a diamond. Sitting around and waiting for somebody to change or for something to change isn't going to happen unless you do something different. So no, I would never, I don't tell anyone to wait for anyone. Ever. I don't care who the person is. I don't care if you were married for 50 years. I wouldn't tell you to wait on anyone because the energy around your life has to be in motion in order for your life to move forward. Stagnant energy just is stagnant and nothing happens. You'll sit and wait forever. So I would not tell anybody to wait, ever. Not for anybody. It's not healthy. It's not healthy because the energy that goes out into the universe is, this is the only person. I'm waiting for you. When you decide that you're ready, well, then I'll be here waiting. It doesn't work. It just doesn't. You have to get busy with your own life and start doing different things in order for your life to move forward. This guy's over there dreaming in the corner. I don't want to skip anybody. I am up to Cynthia. Will my baby boy be born January 1st or Christmas? Let's see. Better for him to be born on Christmas so you get the tax deduction for the year. This one was born January 10th. Will the baby be born by January 1st? I think that you have the baby before January 1st. Let's see if you have him before Christmas. I think that you may have him around Christmas. Could be around Christmas, yeah. Okay, Zara's got to go. You know what? Let's cut off the super chats, and I'll do the moderators, and then I'll come back on tonight. Let me do Zara because she's got to go. Savros, the Libra, called me after 2 months. What's coming next? I knew he was going to call that guy. I do. I hate when they, I hate that it had to be 2 months. I hate that, but that's the way it's got to be. Pain in the ass. You can hear from him again. Spontaneity around him. You might not be able to nail down when you're going to hear from him, but he's going to call you again or text you. There's going to be communication coming in. I think you're going to feel very relieved about this situation. There's opportunity for it to move forward. So let's see what happens. The communication may be a little spotty, not every day, but you may start hearing from him now and again, and the communication can then start to pick up. What can I expect from Themis the Taurus? He did a comment on my photo, but still silence. Communication with him is going to pick up eventually too, but I think he's going to do a little bit more of this commenting on pictures and no communication. And then once he starts to feel a little bit more comfortable, then I think communication will, like normal communication, not through the social media crap. Gabby, how do I make my partner feel? Well, he feels happy, he feels secure, but you can't make somebody else feel anything. They've got to feel it. You know what I mean? Like you can't change anything in order to make somebody else feel something. It's got to be organically and it's got to come from them. They do feel happy, they do feel secure, but there is like sharp energy around the situation. See, questions like this bother me because it makes me feel like your intention is to make him feel a certain way. And you can't, like, you have to just be who you are, and the situation just has to be organic. Not like, I get a lot of questions too, like, well, how does he want me to act? Or what does he want me to look like? Like you can't question things like that because that's coming from him, and the way he feels is about him, not you. If something bothers him, it's because of what's going on inside him, not because of what you're doing. So you can't be in control of how somebody else feels. You know what I mean? Like if somebody, like people that have healthy self-esteem, like if say for example you were pursuing somebody and they weren't giving anything back to you, somebody with healthy self-esteem will walk away because they'll be like, okay, it's just not there. It's not meant to be. They don't feel it, whatever. They move on with their lives. But when people start with, is he going to call? Does he like me? Does he want me? Those things are all coming from internal insecurities because you wouldn't want to be with somebody if this person has treated you badly. You wouldn't desire that. All of that comes from a wounded place because nobody says, hey, I'm looking for someone who's going to ignore me. I'm looking for somebody who's not going to show up. I'm looking for someone who's going to cheat on me and lie to me. And then when they disappear, I'm going to want to know, are they going to come back? Like all of that shit is coming from wounds. Like when the person shows up, it heals the wound. It's temporary, but it's a temporary band-aid. So when you ask how you make somebody else feel, it's kind of a dangerous question because you can't control how they feel. So there's nothing that you can do to change the way they feel. That comes from them and their self-esteem and their mental habits or whatever. Gabby, personal, general. Intuition should be pretty good these days, and you have a wish, put that out into the universe. You could have a new beginning when it comes to work, business, feeling a little bit more balanced and feeling like your life is changing for the better quickly. It also looks like you may be feeling undecided or indecisive about some things in your life, but overall things are chugging along pretty good. You have you have two wishes, put them out into the universe. You may be working on a creative project that you get a lot out of. You also may be leaving things in the past that no longer serve you, which then takes you to a place that makes you feel a little bit more respected. You also could be spending a lot of time coming up in the near future with a Virgo, a Sagittarius, and a Pisces. They all come up around you. Alpha 11, will I pass my statistics course this summer with a C or better? I think you're going to at least get a C, yeah. Yeah. The Eight of Wands is here, which means, you could actually do much better than you're anticipating. I mean, he seems happy, but I mean, to me, you ask a lot of questions about him, which make me feel that you have insecurities around the relationship, not him. So I'm wondering, like, if you have insecurities about the relationship, that's going to manifest because fears manifest very quickly. I don't think it has to do with him. I think it has to do more with what's going on with you. Okay, fatal dream. What do my ancestors want to tell me? Okay, ancestor spirit cards. Eight of fire. Events moving at a fast pace, delays are over, many things happening at once. The world, Archangel Michael is around you. A job well done, joy, contentment, gratitude, a path towards enlightenment. The four of air, time to take a rest or a vacation, allow more time before making decisions. Meditation may provide answers. Okay, Baba, will I have a love marriage or arranged? Will I have a love marriage or arranged? I think that you have an arranged marriage. It doesn't mean that you can't love him. You know what I mean? You know, like sometimes, like I don't know, like you could like be arranged, and then you may be really into that person. I think that it just sounds like, like when you think of it, it doesn't sound like it's a love thing, but it doesn't mean that it can't be. You know what I mean? Like I would give it a chance. If it comes up, I would give it a chance because I think you might be pleasantly surprised by the arranged thing. If that's not what you're into, you know what I mean? Like if you kind of dread it, you may be pleasantly surprised. Mel, reading for this week. I'll be back on at 5 if I'm home. I'm not sure if I'm going to be home. It depends really on the weather. If we get a torrential, terrible storm, I'm going to stay home. And that's what they're predicting. Disappointment is moving into the past. You're moving on to greener pastures, starting a personal transformation, a personal journey. There may be a lot of creative projects around you that you're working on that you get a lot out of. You could be spending time with a Virgo. Some passion comes in. I feel like it has something to do with a creative project that's very successful. When it comes to love, you do have a new love on the horizon or an interest. Could be with a Leo. Got a Leo around you. You also have an Aquarius. The Empress, love, money, abundance, fertility. Be careful if you don't want children when that card shows up. Being at the right place at the right time brings a divine guidance that makes you feel very well prepared. Life starts to move forward, slow and steady wins the race. You could be paying off a debt, a loan, a ticket, taxes, whatever this is, it goes into the past. And feeling like finally you can breathe a sigh of relief. Okay. I will be back on tonight at 5 if I'm home. If I'm not on at 5, then I'll be on tonight. But either way, I'll be back on at some point. Thank you all for tuning in, and I will see you later. It's been raining. I don't know where you are. Brandy, I don't remember. I can't remember where you are. Anyway, I'm in New York. So I'll see you guys a little bit later. Thank you all. I'll see you later. Bye-bye.